Discipline. Discipline is the key. Like the thing that you've been trying to see, how can I get to this point? Or I got all these goals and aspirations. Like, what is it? Like, what's going to get me there? And I just found out it's been discipline. And I want to be able to read y'all the definition so it's clear, so y'all get a clear understanding. It says discipline is the self-control that is gained by requiring that rules or orders be obeyed and the ability to keep working at something that is difficult. Disciplinarians believe that such self-control is of the utmost importance and enforce a set of rules that aim to develop such behavior. And I can just remember, just let's just say 2-3 years ago, and I've heard this before. I played sports and things of that nature, so we always hear discipline, we hear consistency, but we don't know what it actually takes to be disciplined and what is required. And it's you getting up every single day doing stuff that you don't want to do, just because you have a future goal and you have a vision that's going to be amazing when you receive it. But it's going to take years sometimes. It can take decades sometimes for you to receive that goal that you set out to get to. But to go that long without actually receiving that gratification and receiving that ultimate goal that you want to hit, it requires discipline for you to get there. And I like to break discipline down in three different ways, right? So obviously, you got your spiritual, you got your financial, and then you got your physical. So just to dive in spiritual first, when you're going on your journey, let's just say I'm a Christ believer, so that's what I'm gonna speak boldly about. When you're on your journey of faith, it's going to require you to have discipline. Discipline is important to read your word. It's important to fight off bad habits. It's important to be okay with you being isolated for certain periods of time. Like you may be so used to hanging around these friends or going out and doing certain things and receiving this dopamine hit from your past self and your past life. Like that was enjoyable to you and it's still enjoyable now, but like your journey is way like where you're headed and what the calling that God has on your life is way farther than what you're currently doing right now. So this. So it's going to require you to have self-control. It's going to require you to have discipline to say no to some things. Say no to a lot of things that you used to just say yes to because you know what your future goal is. Right. So that's going to look different from each and every single body. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you exactly what you need to be doing, but there's things that you're going through right now that some things that you're experiencing with the community that you have, with the job that you currently have, whatever it may be. And you feel like it is draining you spiritually. It is removing you. It's pulling you farther away from God, the things that you have been involved in. So now you have to be like, okay, cool. You recognize this thing. Okay, how can I not participate in these things? Because I want to move closer to my Father, and these people or this situation or this experience or this job is pulling me away from him. So how can I rearrange this so I can make sure that I'm pushing towards him? All right. If you need help with that, just let me know and just DM me or whatever on Instagram and I can help you with that, your journey getting closer to him. Because a lot of times it can be hard for someone who's just stuck in a world. They enjoy it so much and you feel like you're being tugged and pulled more to the world than you are to your Father. It's just some small little tweaks and some discipline will get you there. But that is required on a spiritual level, And then secondly, we diving into the physical. Man, you gotta remember that your body is a temple. We only get one of these things. You know what I mean? Ain't no swapping them out. I know AI going crazy right now, or whatever it may be. You got robots and all that, but I mean, if you're watching this video right now, I don't think. God willing, I don't want no people be switching out no bodies and all that. That's another conversation. Y'all go talk to, Sam Altman for all that. That's none of my business. But your physical, like what you're putting into your body and how you're working out, man. I just started. Today will be my second day. I'm gonna try to lift and then run 2 miles right after the workout and just discipline my body, like put myself through some pain. Right, because I know that's going to produce a lot of things for me. Right, it's going to allow me to look better. It's going to allow me to feel better. It's going to allow my lifetime on this earth to be, increased, and the longevity of me being here is going to be increased as well. And then just last piece on top of that is just like it's building endurance within inside me too as well. So I know when I'm feeling pain and I don't want to do something, I can do it again, and that's just going to transfer to all the other things that we've been talking about inside this video. So man, your body is very important. Your body is a temple, and I don't want you to forget that. Okay, so start acting like it. Start, if it's just one day, if it's walking, if it's jogging, just start doing something that you can start disciplining your body. Because it's going to be very important in the future. Because when you're 60 years old, you got everybody else with these walkers. In Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to say, but they walking around like this, they back hurting. They all curved up in the back. The scoliosis or whatever they may have going on. And you decided to treat your body as a temple and watch what you were eating and deny yourself of some of the things that you really enjoyed eating, so you can be a lot more healthier when it just comes to the longevity of your life. And it's going to be important, so your future self is going to thank you for that. And lastly, when we just talk about financially, man, obviously y'all already know y'all need to be saving. Saving is important. I have not been the best with that, just to be honest with you. I've just been investing everything into a business, which I feel like, I'm younger right now, so I have the ability to do that. And I don't have no children, no spouse or nothing like that. So I'm just trying stuff. Like I'm risking a lot of stuff right now because I just want to be great and I want to see what's out there for me and what's not. So that's just my view on that. But it's important to save. It's important to budget, know where your money is going as soon as you get it. It's also is important to as well. Just to help y'all on this, I got this from Myron Golden. He mentioned this and it just helped me out very well. So 10% every time like he gets a paycheck, or every time you get a paycheck, this is how, quote unquote, he says to break it down. And I feel like this is very beneficial, and you can take it or leave it. I just want to share with y'all. So, and I got this on my wall. So 10% every single time you get paid, that is going to tithe. So tithe into your local church. The next 10% is going to be for your retirement. So you can put in an S&P. I don't know if you got a Roth IRA, if you got some mutual funds or whatever it may be, stocks, bonds, whatever that you are educated upon. Invest 10% of your money in that so you can have that a little bit, later on in your life, 60, 70 years old. Or 50, I don't know. 50% of that, your income is going to go to paying your bills. 10% is going to go to your education. So either some courses, either some conferences, books, whatever it may be, just so you can constantly expand your mind. But we got ChatGPT nowadays, so you may not even need to do that. But that's just there. And 10% of that is to save for your desires. So a lot of people want to go on vacations. You have a nice car that you want to rent. You got that purse that you always wanted, or your Louis V duffel, whatever that you always wanted. You can save for that, and that's 10% of your income. And then lastly, 10% is just to have fun. So this may be, I don't know what you like to do. If you like to go to parties, you got to go to festivals, whatever it may be, golf tournaments, or whatever seems best fit for you. That's what you can do. But it don't even have to be those things, but I just want you to have some time where you just sit, okay, make a budget. You know how much you're making, you know how much bills are, and you may not be able to save or do a lot of those things, right? Because you may be tight right now. But I do want to encourage you just to have a budget and know where your money is going, because if you don't know where it's going, it's go choose where it's going to go. And a lot of the times it's not nowhere beneficial, just because how we just go through our days being emotional. We hungry. We see something that look good. We see people that look good. We want to impress others. We see nice things, and we just constantly if it's in an account, I'm going to just pay for it, but that does not have any stability when it just comes to the long term of things. So make sure that you have a budget. Okay. And last part too, I would say, man, go after it financially, man. Like, go after it. I know a lot of people are content with what they're doing, and that's an amazing thing. All right. But I want to live in abundance. Okay. I want to live in abundance. I want to have nice things. I want to experience this world to the best of my ability while I'm here. So, and that's going to require finances, So I'm not saying to be greedy, but if you got some goals and aspirations, be okay with going after it. And a lot of people around you may not understand you. You may be alone on this journey, but it's people out there that's just like you who want to do things for their family. Like, they want to travel the world. They want to be great. They want to expose themselves to new environments and new cultures. And you can find those people. You just got to be willing to go search for them, So we got social media, man. There's so many different ways that you can do. But I just want to encourage you to go for it. Go for it. And it's going to be rewarding. All right. It's going to be rewarding. So you got physical, spiritual, and financial when it just comes to the discipline in your life. But just to kind of sum this video up, man, I a lot of the times, bro, it feels painful. I'm not gonna say a lot of the times. For Yeah, I'll say a lot. I won't say all the time because you get used to the grind. But a lot of the time, man, it feels like you just want to scream to the top of your lungs. I've done this plenty of times, just to be transparent with you, because I don't like doing certain tasks. Like, why do I have to do this? Like, this irks my nerves. Like, this specific thing here or there. Like, bro, I don't want to have to do this crap, bro. Like, why do I have to do this? And I have to constantly remind myself on why I'm doing it, right? Because if I can do this thing that I feel like is super hard, or I'm screaming it to the top of lungs, imagine how many other people are doing it. But then imagine those people who quit, right? So that's just going to leave more room for you. Right? And you start to understand on why people succeed, on why people decide to say, you know what, I'm going to just kick back and get me a regular job and just call it a day, because it's painful. It's not easy. But what you just got to remember, man, this pain is temporary. Pain is temporary. Right? These urges that you have, they don't last for a long period of time. Like, you may be feeling in a moment, man, I want this, I'm trying to go to Ruth Chris, man, get me, a 20-ounce steak with some asparagus and some shrimp, like you have those types of feelings and those urges, but it's just like tomorrow, it's just like, all right, I ate that. Okay, what else? And these can be with clothes. It can just be with a lot of different things, man. So check yourself. Install some rules in your life, and install discipline in your life. And when you get, down the line, you're going to look back and like, man, I really did that. Like, I really built this whole thing up. A beautiful thing about planting seeds is, man, and I'll finish here for real. A beautiful thing about planting seeds is you never know when they're fully going to sprout. We always got different seasons and stuff like that. You can try to plan it, but following God, man, you just never know when they're going to sprout. But you're constantly planting them over and over and over and over again. Certain seeds you can just plant and just throw them in there, right? But some other seeds you may have to dig a 20-foot hole, a 50-foot, 100-foot hole for you to get to that point. And as you're planting the seed, it's like, man, I done moved all here, man. This seed ain't still sprouting yet. All right, bet. Man, you know what, bro? I shouldn't even planted this seed. Like, you start to have all this internal dialogue with yourself. Man, I shouldn't even did this, bro. Like, man, I need to do something else. I need to do something else. And those people who keep saying that, bro, they go fail. They go keep failing. They go keep getting scared of a point of, separation, when people decide to say, you know what, I'm going to do something. I'm going to keep on going, even though I did not receive the thing that I thought I was going to receive right then at this time. I know that God has put this on my mind. I understand what I'm going after. I know that I want to take care of my family. So I'm going to sit in this pain and I'm going to figure it out. So the next thing you know, that next person who dug the 50-foot hole, and they said, man, I done dug this far, I might as well dig again. So, they just dig more. They dig more 50-foot holes, 20-foot holes, 10-foot holes, and they're constantly digging. And then it comes just to one time when God just be like this. When God just be like this, he put some of that special, that magic sauce on there, that magic rain. And he rains on your soil and things start to sprout. And you got to understand, you've been sprouting for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It's not just one plant, all right? You've been planting seeds throughout your whole life through multiple different levels. Like we talking about spiritual, financial, physical. You've been planting these seeds. You've been planting them. So when your time has come, you're going to be grateful for the journey. Yeah. So, and even if you are on let's say you're killing it right now. Let's say you're killing it. I want you to dream bigger. And I'm not telling you to constantly reset your goalposts, because I don't like that. I don't like when you get to one place and you say, like you set off, all right, bet I'm about to just do 10K a month, or I'm about to read the whole Bible, you know what I mean? Or I'm about to get a 6-pack, you know what I mean? Like whatever it may be. It don't have to be strictly financial. When you say when you're going to get to these points, and right when you get there, you move the goalpost. Nah, bro, like enjoy it. You busted your tail. You busted your tail to get to that point. But after you enjoyed it, and I want you to enjoy it, I don't know how long it's going to take. You can enjoy it for a whole year, 2 years, whatever it may be. But there's another level. There's other people who out there want to get a 6-pack, but they can't get themselves up. Who'll go help them? Your story can impact them. All right, so be willing to, bro, discipline is so important, because you're not only blessing yourself, like your future self is already proud of you and is thankful for the sacrifices that you're making now. But then what's going to happen too as well, you figured out something that a lot of people can't just figure out. So what you can go back and save thousands of people now by just sharing your testimony. Just open your mouth. You know, so man, this, bro, I feel like everything that we experience is the good and the bad, man. God is always using it for the betterment of us. He's always using it. He's always using it, you know, always. So install some disciplines in your life. Do some things that hurt in the moment. Obviously, don't damage yourself. Don't hurt yourself now. But if some things that man, you feel like, bro, nah, I can't do this, bro. Like I hate doing this thing. Go after it. Mine was running, bro. I don't like running. I don't, and I'm gonna try my best to keep running 2 miles every day, because I know I don't like it, but I know what I'm building. I'm building, like David Goggins like to say, calluses on your mind. So I can keep pushing and have just endurance for just in each and every single area of my life. All right, man, this was a good one for me, because this hit the spot for me for sure. You know, because you know, you look back, time is gonna go by anyway. That's a thing that I have been noticing. Like the time is gonna go by. It's gonna go by anyway. I might as well get something out of the time, develop some skills, find new community, you know, better my body, better my mindset, better build a business, get closer to God. Like I might as well do something while this time is going to go by. And I'd rather be able to look back 5-10 years from now and be like, bro, yeah, like you sacrificed a lot to get where you at, so you deserve this where you at now. Yeah, you decided to go through so much pain and turmoil that you deserve everything you've been praying for, bro. Like it's here, it's right there. You deserve that. And I want you to be able to have that same feeling. I don't want you to have no feeling when you look up like, man, I had this one idea, bro. Like, man, I don't like to live by those standards. And I don't care how old you are. I don't care how old you are. There's always room for change. You can still grow, young or old. You have the ability to do that. So I want to encourage you to go after something and give it your all. Even though it may be painful in the moment, it will be worth it in the future. Okay? Keep striving to be the best. Keep striving. Keep striving. This thing a marathon. Understand me? All right. I love you so much, man. I love you. I love you. I love you. I pray that God continue to use you and show himself to you at your speed. And don't feel pressured to move at nobody else's speed. No matter what social media tries to tell you, this journey and this walk is between you and him. And it requires patience, it requires discipline, and it requires consistency. If you can have those 2 things, man, you'll be killing the game. All right? Enjoy your day. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow. God bless you. Get out.